I hit go live before I edited the title for Twitch, so people might have gotten a notification for Fall Guys. It's not Fall Guys. We are cleaning and organizing today. Hello, it is a Monday. I'm streaming on a Monday because I was not here yesterday. I was visiting family. I'm not always gonna make up missed streams, but I just want to because I might not be able to make up next week's. So, here we go. I'm coming over. So we're doing a tidying and organizing stream. I've got my camera in the middle of the room, and the plan is to just kind of swivel it around as needed. So I'm gonna start here with the packing station because I want to make a few changes. I'm gonna be putting it back how I had it because, I mean, I've already moved one of the tables over. The white tables are now back in L configuration instead of a square. And I do need to put one of these rolly carts right here, but that would block the camera. I want to make some other changes first. So I really liked this new crink bin setup. Oh. I set up a window to show my alerts, but it's showing like the way it appears on OBS. I need like a list of alerts. Oops. I was supposed to go to like recent events. Oopsies. Okay, I set that up wrong. Anyway, no, that was Noah, right? It went by so fast. Okay, I'll find out in a second, I guess. Sorry about that. Here, I thought I had it all set up. I put my alert box there, not the recent events. Fool. And I did it on 2 computers. Okay. Why is there always technical difficulties at the start?
Once a member, always a member.
Alerts. Apply. Did that fix it? It's just a white window. Dang it! Maybe it didn't copy properly. Whatever, I'll just pop it out from Chrome. There we go. It was Noah with 36 mods, 3 years hype. Thank you. Yeah, we'll just do it the old way. Here we go. And EB, thank you for the 23 months. Cleaning up my bowels at this very moment, so this feels so girly, matchy, match, kawaii. I'm gonna be lurking using stream as a body double to go clean while my mom is a responsible adult and takes my oldest to the doctor for me. Okay, so these I just kind of threw here last night. I brought out my weekly planner and wrote nothing in it. Well, I wrote this week's focus and wrote a few things, but it's like 3 things. And there's more I need to add to that list, but I forget what I was gonna add because I was thinking of it while I was laying in bed last night. Did I just hear a gift? Oh my goodness, it's Leslie gifting 10 YouTube channel memberships. Thank you so much, Leslie. Hate that you can't Prime sub on mobile. I can on my Samsung phone. You must be an Apple user. Okay, I actually have no idea. I'm just quickly grabbing my alerts on the other monitor too. I've got a couple different monitors set up throughout the room so I can read chat and alerts and stuff, but I set it up wrong. Classically. Okay, recent events. Pop out. There we go. There we go. Now I'm set wherever I go until I go to like the back shelves, and then I can't really. I'll have to like run over here to read chat. The thing about the camera placement is like it's kind of got to be where it is, and then I can swivel it around the room, but I can't move it closer to the back of the room because my cables aren't long enough. So anyway, I really like how my crink bin setup was 3 plastic bins stacked because it was a bigger crink bin than I usually use, so I don't have to refill it all the time, and it was just so stable the way it was. So I'm gonna move that over here. That's the first thing I'm gonna do. but then that opens up the 2 stacking bins below it for product storage. It's got some sketchbook boxes I'm moving. They were over here to prop up the pencil case bins so that Christian didn't have to reach all the way to the floor to grab those. Because yeah, I'm putting back, like we have the 2 split packing areas, I'm putting it back into just one. This one I'm just gonna push through. Okay. These were probably the worst pants to wear. I thought I was gonna be sitting at my desk. So I was like, yeah, I can wear these pants. I'm realizing the error of my ways and I might go change them actually. I don't know why this was over there. It feels empty. There were bookmarks in there. I guess Christian just put that there. I might just tuck it back under where it was for now, which was down here. I'm at work and forced to use Excel when I'd rather excel at cleaning my own room too. Yeah, I was gonna maybe do like an art stream today. That was the original plan. And then I was like, this room is just an absolute disaster. Like, I'm not gonna be able to focus on anything. So I was like, what I need to do is clean. So that's what we're doing instead. Your camera keeps refocusing slightly every second. Maybe because I'm moving. I'm close and then I'm far away. You are alive. I am. Me says I'll be lurking. Also me continues to chat. Okay, I'm also gonna grab my broom because before I put that new bin there, I might as well sweep underneath. Couple of little dust bunnies, small little clumps. They're like dust mice. Sorry, camera probably doesn't like it when I get up close like this, but it is what it is. Okay, the broom is just like blowing around all the little dust bits. Okay, you don't need to see that, that's quick. We're not gonna have like perfect framing for every little thing, but okay. I'm now grabbing the bins. So these currently have some other stuff in them. So I love this big crink thing, so that's why I want to move it over here so I don't have a small crink bin. But I'm gonna take out these. These bins were previously under my computer desk and they just had some extra bags in them, the shopping bags. And I can probably move those elsewhere now. Although I was thinking of still putting bags in here because what I'm thinking, these bins down here with the shopping bags, that's like prime product grabbing real estate. And it's not like we need to grab that many of them. Those big white bins do fit there nicely though, which is kind of a shame to move it, but I was thinking maybe the bags could go in here and there would be 2 varieties in each bin. Maybe I could put a piece of cardboard as a divider or just kind of let them be. Probably should use a divider. Or those bins just go on the rolly cart, like this rolly cart. Because if the sketchbooks and the bags swap places, that's an option as well. But like what else would go in this big bin? Maybe pencil pouches, but like the pink ones are sold out. All I've got is a few for like the pre-orders that I still have to pack up. So that's what I was thinking, maybe bags. And then sketchbooks go up there. Because I don't need this big storage cart for sketchbooks anymore because like these designs are getting older now. When they were new, it was nice to have a lot on hand, but I don't need an entire cart dedicated to sketchbooks anymore. I just need a small stack of each variant. Plus some variants are selling out. Aroma Tissue, thank you for the 23 months. Are you forcing Ch to work today too? No. He does need to do some new sweatshirts because more orders came in, so he needs to stitch more out. But there's no mail pickup today, and he only has 7 to do. The rest we have in stock already made. So he's just gonna do them tomorrow. I gave him the option. I was like, you can do those whenever you want. Because he'll have time to do it tomorrow. Love the shopping bags. I have 3. They hold so much stuff. Baylee, have a big Canadian announcement. Ooh. Love my pencil pouch. Thank you for designing. Cute it. It is quite cute. I saw one, like I saw someone posted on Blue Sky their crochet, or wait, what was it? Was that yeah, like the crochet hooks and stuff in there. So cute. I had to repost it. The hooks were like the perfect length for the pouch, the front pouch. Okay. I'm just gonna do a little, I just swept and I'm like, but I'm gonna be vacuuming anyway because the rug needs a vacuum. We'll dump the over here where I didn't just sweep. And then I might just try to find some kind of cardboard divider. Like we have a bunch of cardboard. Or, wait a minute. No, those would be too long. I was like, my boxes. These boxes that I ship product in, but they might be a bit long. Yeah, it's too long. I'll just cut some cardboard. Okay, I'm gonna go upstairs, grab a cardboard, and grab the electric scissors. Zzz. Oh, hi, Minis. Oh, did you miss us this weekend, little babies? Oh, yes. Yes, I did. Midna was at the door when we got home. What am I doing? Oh, yeah. I don't remember the last time I used these electric scissors, so I don't know if they're charged. Like, they're definitely not, but they have... The question is there some charge? I'm gonna use the crinkle paper box, even though it might not be tall enough. There are some apparel boxes, but they're so thick. Hello, Kiki. I'm gonna squeeze past this cart. Okay. You voted? Yay! I still have to.
Once a member, always a member.
No one. Thank you for the 27 months. This piece might actually be kind of good. I was gonna use a different, let me see. Actually, that might be a good length. Okay. Ooh, it is. So now I just need to cut the diagonal. Which should start around there. Let's mark it. Well, I should have marked it the other way because I need to cut with my right. I prefer to use these with my right hand, even though I'm left-handed, because the blade's on the wrong side. Like I can't see when I'm doing it this way. Just like regular scissors, they're made for right-handed people. Boo, boo, boo. Okay, I feel like that needs to be a more aggressive angle. We actually need to lose a bit of length too. Ooh, okay, that's pretty good. We just gotta cut a bit more off this side. Or we could just use regular scissors for the finessing.
Once a member, always a member.
Okay. That's good. There's a tiny gap at the bottom where I probably cut this too aggressively, but that's not so bad. Okay. And I'll probably tape that in place. And then the bags will hold it in place, but as the stock dwindles, it can be refilled. It's still a lot of space for the bags, but I do find that during the shop updates, these empty fast. So it'll be kind of nice having them in a bigger bin. Leslie, thank you for the 15 months. I am not voting for Pierre Poopy. How could you say such slanderous things in my chat? Got my order Wednesday. Loved everything. Niffler loved the envelope. For some reason it smelled like fabric softener. Smelled great. Huh. How long are you gonna sleep after this, Baylee? I mean, like after the shop update or after this? Probably sleep quite well. Okay, so now I can cut another one of those based off of this. This is a little more involved than I thought I was gonna get today, but it just makes sense. We're getting crafty, oh my gosh. Something like that. Because the first one was technically a little bit of the wrong shape. Okay, let's maybe just cut straight first, then round it out. I drew back too much of this area. Shoot. That might be too much. All the shavings are going into the bin. That might be perfect. It could use a bit more length here, but that's okay. I think the other one's like that too, because this is, yeah. Okay. Woohoo! Now, my thick clear tape is out, so I just have regular. I also have Gorilla tape, but it's, I don't know, I'd like a lighter color in there. The Gorilla tape's not gonna look good. Okay. I'm gonna have to redo my Velcro strips. Okay. This is so silly. I feel like this is leaning slightly. It's okay. Live show woo. How long do Canadians have to vote in their elections? Down here in Purgatory, they're trying to do everything they can to limit voting. Sounds like you have multiple days. Well, the main voting day is 1 day, but then there's a period of advanced voting, which opened up on Friday and then ends like Tuesday. Right? Is Tuesday the last day? Or today last? Can we even vote today when it's a holiday? You'd think so on the weekend. It says on my paper upstairs. If it's still open tomorrow, I'm going to do it then. But the official election day is the 28th. Just advanced voting. Like, I thought US also has some type of advanced voting or like mail-in voting and stuff. The front is a little different. Okay, that's actually quite rigid. The back has a bit of, like, the tape could be closer. There we go. Haha. Okay, bear with me. This is probably like the most boring part. Well, actually, no. Every part's gonna be the most boring part today. This time I think I'm gonna apply multiple pieces of tape on one side. And then put it in. Let's hope it doesn't backfire. Here goes nothing. Maybe I shouldn't have done front and back. Just bottom and back. We do have mail-in voting and in-person early voting. That's under attack from certain fractions who don't benefit from those types of voting. Sounds like typical US shenanigans. I ended up having to tear off the front piece, so that was a bit of a backfire. I should have just done two sides. Okay, there we go. Me, what if I do all this and then I regret it? So, I'm gonna put Y and Dainty Flower in the top two because that's easier to reach than the bottom two. And I would say those are the two most popular. I would say, I mean, I don't have any actual numbers, but I would say Dainty Flower is the most popular. Which makes sense because it's kind of like the most neutral and it's the only non-cartoony one. So if someone's looking for something not cartoony, that's what we got. So yeah, do these compartments need to be this big? Probably not, but it's nice upgrading it a bit because we have been refilling these a lot lately, so they're kind of too small. Okay. there's like multiple, all the Velcro dots on that top row are now kind of in the wrong spot. And now for these, how am I doing the labels? Maybe, is this front lip big enough? Because it'd be nice to do the main, like single bag here and then bundle, bundle, single, bundle, bundle. These Velcro dots don't actually stick that well to the plastic and stuff. Like when you're swapping out the labels, it rips off the back of the Velcro when you just want the one layer. Like you want the two Velcro pieces to split apart from each other, but they come together. They want to stay together. Part of me is like, do I need to do the labeling now? And I'm like, well, yeah, because I'm packing orders tomorrow. Not today, because it's a holiday. No mail pickup. And like I could get a head start on it because there are quite a few orders, but I don't want yet another order packing stream in a row. We gotta switch it up. I was like, ooh, I'm done. No, what about the bottom ones? Bear with me. That's a bit crooked. Get over here. Well, I guess there's also the putting on of the labels. Ugh, okay. Come back over here because that way you can at least a little bit see. Oh shoot, these ones I left like stuck on here because I was like, well, they don't need to be Velcro. Now I do need them. But the other ones are Velcro. The 4-piece and the 10-piece barcodes are Velcroed. Quit ignoring your lovely Twitch chat and turn on bot, please. I'm busy. Oh, 10 bag. 10-piece, 4-piece. Video game. And dainty flower. Sassy Santa. And I'm not going to print off the other labels now. I'll do that tomorrow morning or something. Because we got to move on to the next thing. Thing is, I probably did print those labels off at one point, but I probably threw them in the recycling, unless they're here. No. That's the 12-piece mix bundle and 4-piece. Yeah. And some sketchbook ones, so I will have to print those off at some point, but not right now. See, then the crink goes on top. I just loved this crink setup. I have to bring it over to this spot. I simply must. It's sitting on the rug a little weird though. But also this desk behind it is pushed out more than it usually is. So that'll level itself out later. And now the sketchbooks could go over here. This does, maybe I do need to move that table now because it's also blocking some of that stuff. because that adjustable height table with the brown top, it got moved down further for the shop update. So if I move it back, hold on, let's do a spin. We have to go around this way just so the cables don't tug too much. Spinning. This looks so crooked. But it's just temporary. We're gonna spin back to the other spot. So let's unplug Rick. Oh, she. What was that? Okay. So that can pull back out to where it was before. Woohoo! Which also means this gets pushed. Woo! Don't fall! Paranormal activity. Okay. What is this caught on? There we go. It's all right. Don't fall, chat. What is that catching on now? Oh, that stupid mat on the floor, which I taped down. That also has to go. Whoa. That was loud. That mat has to move. And the crink bin. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Spin us around. Baylee Quick. Happy to see a Monday stream. Can't make the Sunday ones. Yeah, we're just making up for yesterday's. Not that I'm always gonna do that. Sometimes I just can't stream and it's skipped, but I figured why not? Why not this time? Because I don't know how next weekend's going down. I don't think I can stream it. Well, no. I think next week's is just a skip. Okay. Next. So we do have some pillow covers on here, but I think the pillow covers could go on the bottom shelf of the rolly cart I bring over. So I'm not gonna pack up this rolly cart to go here. It's gonna be the other one. Wait a minute. I just realized my L configure, the rolly cart might not fit here with the big bin here, but maybe the L just gets pushed down because this bin's wider than the old crinkle bin. Anyway, but we'll fit more product here, which is kind of my goal. Like I want to put some product down here too, instead of it just being packing supplies, because half of these bins are not really necessary with the stuff they've got in them. So let's move these. Technically that pillow, the winter bun pillowcase is technically sold out. There's just one lonely one there that's like ripped open. These ones are still in stock though. The Halloween cats, there are still some. So I'll move that to the rolly cart. Now we're gonna wipe this. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna wipe it. Just gonna grab a paper towel. I was like thinking to myself, well, you know, if this stream runs like the full 5 hours, sure, that's great. But if not, if I'm done cleaning, I'll just end the stream. But I'm like, okay, we're this far in and I've done not a whole lot in terms of progress. I'm doing stuff, it's just a little more thorough than I thought it would be. It's a little dusty back here. I did hit it recently with the air gun, so it's not that bad. Little air gun is so handy for dusting annoying areas, or like the front here where all the notepads are. Just hit it. Okay. Sketchbooks. So, all my Velcro dots are in the wrong spot. Haha. Let's... Okay. So Halloween cats, there are no A grade white ones left. Okay, maybe let's just go in order of how new they are. With the B grades being on the end, because then the non-B grade stuff's in the middle. Okay, so we got Straub white. Okay, are these all gonna actually fit here? Oh! I don't know if there's enough space. Unless the B grades just go behind. We're only gonna have room for like 7 stacks. I mean, maybe some of them could go in the side display. Lumina white. I just feel like them on the Rolly card is such a waste of space, and I've got some other bigger products that are just nice on the Rollies, like the desk mats. So there's room for one more kind of, but it would be a little squish. Actually, it might not be room because there's a bar there. So the Halloween ones would have to go elsewhere. Either they stay on the Rolly cart or they go in this area down here. Don't know what I'm doing down there yet. The thing about this shelf is it is recessed, so you really got to reach down for whatever's there. Could be good for desk mats, but also, so are the Rollies. Well, that might mean we're basically done with this area for now, because if I put the, well, I guess down here, what am I putting there? Let's at least consolidate some of the supplies and make space for product, and then I'll decide later what product is going there. My kitty gave me a panic attack Friday. She decided to eat a piece of metal bread tie right before I was about to leave for Easter. I saw her playing with part of it, and I'm like, there's no way you ate that, right? $165 vet trip later, yes, she did eat it, but she luckily passed it. That's dangerous. Hate dusting. Christian was on my people you may know on Facebook. What the heck? Do you have a mutual friend or something? Were you Googling us? I can't click anything. Oh. Did you go to your brother's? Did they like the embroidery? Yes, I did. And yes, they did. It was a nice little weekend. And turns out, I might be going back sooner than expected because my sister's gonna go for a visit. And she's requesting I join, and I was like, yeah. The siblings all back together. Not logged in. What is all this? I just gotta do some stuff with the computer real quick. So I'm like, while we're here, let's tackle the bot. Chat as acting like they were dying by the bot not working for 30 minutes. And that just made me want to not fix it even harder. So I made them wait a while. They're being obnoxious. over on Twitch. Select people. It says it's active, but we'll try a toggle off and back on again. How about that? All right, if that doesn't work, I don't care. All right, back to cleaning. Okay, where's my water? Here's my water. Oh, it's right here. Yay. Hey, Liz. My washing machine's vibrating like crazy, which it has always done. Now I'm super paranoid about it since its door flew off because of excessively large loads. I mean, large loads can do that. Or if like the feet aren't, like if it's not level and all the feet are touching the ground and stuff. Probably some other random reasons like messed up washer, I don't know. Probably all kinds of things that can go wrong to cause that. So, oh yeah, down here, let's, okay. Like this, some of these are just holding a bunch of these rolls because I was saving these tape rolls to put like the Baylee J stickers. They're on huge rolls, so I wind them onto smaller ones, but I probably kept too many of those. And sometimes I toss B grade stuff down here. And we got some extra labels. It's not really B grade, but it's down there. Some sponges. The sponges could probably just go in like one of my craft drawers. And the bag can go where the B grade stuff is supposed to go. Sometimes I'm packing orders and I just throw it. And then let's put the poly mailers over one spot. There's only the one size there because the rest are at the new order packing station, which we are taking apart because the big shop update's over. Okay. And then there's this whole stack. Like I could technically put the product directly in here. I just don't know what I'm doing yet. Oh, hello. This I'm gonna keep just for stuff. Then this can be redone. Again, either product or something else. Like I've got a bunch of paper, which should go in one of these bins. I do not need more than one bin of these rolls. The rest, toss. This is just kind of paper I can crinkle up to use as void fill. Kind of forgot I had that there. Could have been using that. These are from the sketchbook shipments. These papers come in the sketchbook boxes. Okay, and then there are a bunch of clear sleeves which belong in the embroidery room. Oh, some extension cords. And a divider. Okay. Because either I use those stacking bins to put product in or I move them to make way for products in general. Just either stuff goes through. Ooh, I spilled the cake. She was just coming out of the litter box and I opened the door. Traumatize the baby so they never feel safe pooping again. Oh, Tiggy-Doo, I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry, little Tiggy-Doo. I don't know if she was in the litter box, but she was like standing right outside of it, so I assume she used it. Okay. Yeah, right now I don't know what's actually gonna go down there, so I might just not touch that. We'll just leave this space in disarray for now and move on to another area. Like I said, I can't bring the wheelie cart over. It's gonna block the camera view. So bringing the wheelie over is like the last thing I should be doing. So let's move on. Maybe, I mean, this is gonna require some back and forth, but just re-expand this leg. I moved one leg down so the camera would look more flat because the top of the tripod isn't really flat. And there is a hinge to angle the camera, but it angles it the wrong way. So if I'm like swiveling this all around today, I might just have to leave it looking a little crooked because we can't adjust it each time. Also, I probably should have spun it the other way so that the cables don't wrap around. Let's clean up some of this crap. Although, like, those boxes are coming over to where the camera was just facing. So. Kiki, man the camera. Can you swivel it back and forth for me? Rick. Maybe we should put Rick back first. Oh, hello again, chat. You're on this screen, too. Did you see the furry ball a second time in the embroidery room? It wasn't really furry. Some people are joking it's Kiki, but it was at head height. Kiki ain't head height. I haven't been back in the embroidery room. We were away on the weekend. Baylee better be worried no giant bursts into her bathroom while she's pooping. Why would you burst into my bathroom? Okay, you can't see it, but I'm grabbing some clear bins, which I'm just literally throwing to the side right now because I don't know where to put them at this moment. And I'm gonna put Rick there. My mirror made it look like a large dark cat. I have white, orange ones. What if you use a cart for packing material and the bottom shelf could be for sketchbooks? I don't think I need a whole cart for product material. Like, I could put some on the bottom if I want that like whole back Did you see that? What was that? It went all glitchy and then turned off. Hello? What was I saying? I could move some of the packing supplies to the cart if I want just product back there. But I'd rather have the product on the cart because, like I said, that shelf is recessed. So I would have to like bend inward to grab whatever is on that back shelf. Yeah. So I'd rather have the poly mailers there, which I don't need to grab very often. The ghosts have sabotaged my stream. Hi, have you been on for a while? For about 45 minutes. If that's a new comment, I don't know. This is Frozen. Oh, that is old, because it scrolled up. Because I just saw Elise's, did you go to your brother's? Did they like the embroidery? I think my whole laptop's freezing, which is what's running this whole operation. Great. Hello. I can restart the computer, but I'm gonna lose the alerts though. Okay, restart. Hate technology. Okay. Back to over. What was it doing? Oh yeah. Rick, who I just tucked through the crack, like I pulled him through the crack last time, but I'm just gonna carry him around. Kiki? Oh, he's heavy. Oh, he's freaking heavy. Boop. Okay, well, I will have to plug him back in. But there's that. Oh my gosh. This is full of paper dust from the tape being cut. The monitor's on. Run normally. Every time it's like, do you want to run in safe mode? No. Leave me alone. Okay, we're back with the chat. It wiped everything though, so send new messages if you want. If you have any pressing questions. The alerts are gone from that view though. Hey, are you trying to see your own words on screen? It just says penis. I'm angling this away from the camera. Okay, let's unplug some other stuff from the computer. Did you hear America has all dress Lay's chips now? Is it like a temporary thing like they've been doing, or is it a new permanent thing? Thought they didn't need anything from Canada. America first and all that. Oh, I think this Bluetooth adapter is the scanner. I thought that was the mouse. And then I was like, well, then what's that other Bluetooth adapter? Okay, where's that cloth I was using? My brain's being pulled in 10 different directions. It's gonna push the dust off of there. Ugh. Into the trash. Oh, loud. And then these stacking bins. Where do they come from? I mean, a couple can always go underneath the desk. That's probably where at least one of them came from, because there was one under the Kiki bed. Oh yeah, and one was under that table because it was the lace washi. It still has lace washi in it. It's kind of unnecessary though, because there's not much left. There's only this much. But for now, I think I will just tuck it where it used to be. Okay. Then these I'm just gonna stick underneath here for now. And if I want them somewhere, I can come grab them. these. I have no idea, but they're yummy. Tried the all dressed lays, they were pretty good. 10 out of 10 would eat again. Can we go after the people counterfeiting your items, please? Wait, where? Source? Where are you seeing counterfeits at? This is news to me. This would probably go on the rolly cart, which we don't have out yet. I'll just set it on the table. Anyone gonna pre-order the Switch 2? Not me. We might get one eventually, but there's nothing coming out like right away that we want. I mean, I don't actually know what's all coming out. I didn't even watch the direct or whatever came out. That's how little I care for the Switch 2, but I know eventually there's gonna be a game I want to play that's gonna force me to buy it. I barely use my regular Switch as it is. Although I did get good mileage out of it. I have used it a lot, but not recently. Do your cats do this too? I'm mopping my floors. They need to walk on the fresh mopped floor, leaving their prints everywhere. No, because they're scared of the sound. It's that electric one. They don't like the sound of it. Even before we got that, they didn't bother. But also usually it's like I would vacuum the floor first, then mop. So they're away because they don't want anything to do with the vacuum. And now the vacuum is the mop. Double trouble. Super excited for my order to arrive, hopefully soon. I mean, you have one is for sure pre-order, and then you combine it with another one. So those won't ship out till the pre-order. If there's another one, I haven't seen it yet, but anything that's got pre-orders is not shipping out yet. Yeah, Switch 2 will definitely get Animal Crossing. Will I buy it? I don't know. I have to see a trailer. What would get me is a main Zelda title, like a big one. A 3D Zelda. What are you doing? Would I be able to resist Animal Crossing though? I don't know. Probably waiting to see if there's a cool edition of it. Yeah, because they always release the plain ugly ones initially, and then they come out with the cute ones. Has barcode system actually helped with accidentally sending out wrong items, and was it worth it? Oh, 100%. For sure. What's your favorite Zelda game? Breath of the Wild? Yeah. Do you notice more viewers Monday to Sunday? I don't even see the viewer count with my current setup, so I have no clue. I don't see the viewer count while I'm streaming. Aren't they releasing a Souls game on Switch too? Probably, because they have Dark Souls already for Switch. They're probably working on Dark Souls 2 or something. I already have all the Dark Souls. played, beaten, including DLCs. Ah! Right, okay, we were just putting that stuff away. Let's go. Wait, I can maybe just grab more things from here. Okay, we need our tape. So the other tape dispenser can go. This was like a backup, the second one, so Christian could use tape at the same time. Again, just setting that aside for now. Just get it out of here. There are some thank you cards, which I'll just add to this stack. And then the thermal labels. Okay, we got some freebie stickers. And then the labels. I gotta open up the printer to get the labels out. There we go. Spare labels go down there. And then there's, oh, the power cables looped through there. Sorry, it's like a Baylee moment probably. So. This I'm probably just gonna keep not using for anything because it was so handy. I mean, I was using it for something before, but I'm gonna keep it free because it was so handy for putting over top of the shipping label printer, and then the label sat on top because there's limited space at that packing station compared to the main one. So that was perfect. I think I will just put it under the stairs because that's where my spare scale goes. The spare printer goes over by my main computer because that's where I print barcodes and stuff. So it's handy just having it there all the time. So the second printer is used regularly. My second scale does not get used unless we're doing the split workstation, which is only during the big updates. You know what? I could probably empty these. There's well, yeah, I think there might be enough space to empty it into these bins. Hopefully. I want to bring down the desk mats and get them on some shelves. I just don't know where. We gotta assess the shelving situation. They might have to stay in their boxes. Because even if they go on the big shelves, you can only stack them so high. They might have to put the boxes on the shelf. Wait, is this hole free? No. Well, if it's, oh no, the top's torn too. I was gonna say, I can use that for one of my order bags for when the mailman comes, but it's a little tattered. Boxes are gonna tear through. This one also ripped up. Ew, what's in Santa's sack? Actually, don't answer that. Okay. Oh, I didn't unplug the power cable. I gotta go down below. Which one's the power cable? This. Which? this one. Okay. And that can go at the main computer. I'll plug it in later. I'm focusing on one section at a time. So I'll plug it in when I get to the computer desk, which might not be on stream. There's not much over there. And I don't really have, well, I guess the face cam over there might cover that area. Moving in with my fiance and his stepdad for a little bit. So no renting. Just scrolling up and reading some other messages because the heist covered them all up. It's a new Souls game called Dusk Bloods. What? I would have heard of that if there was a new one. They're working on Night Rain. They don't have something new. If there was a new one, I would know about it. Okay, what am I doing next? I'm kind of mad I didn't get all the sketchbooks off of this one rolly cart. You know what? Let's at least take them off and then I'll figure out where they go later. Because the other rolly cart's the one I'm going to keep out here. Because it's got more of the new stuff on it. I'm just going to get this one emptied so I can collapse it. Yeah, I'm going to put some of the sketchbooks on the wheelie cart, but that's okay. Wait a minute. Hey! These are the old thank you cards. They never got used. But were they put aside because they were... Oh yeah, they got like a weird streaky edge. That's why. I'm just going to recycle those. It was kind of like I kept them in case I needed them. But if I don't need them, I'm just going to recycle. Witch hat sketchbook stickers. I don't think I need these. I stickered all of them. Oh, this has a few bent pages. I'm just gonna stick it at the bottom of this stack. And then, a few B grade things down there. I'm just gonna put them over in the B grade section of, or not even B grade. These are just some like the one final copy of some of my notebooks. That bag is definitely B grade and the sketchbook. Then there's one B grade notebook left that should have been sold out, but I think it's probably goes in one of the pre-order orders. Kind of demolished those. The books should each have their own barcode anyway. Not all the ones in boxes have barcodes yet, like all the B grades, but I'll have to do more. Where's that cloth? Actually, I probably threw it. No, it's over here. I was gonna say I probably threw it out if it got all dusty. Full of those shards. Because yeah, this is the shelf that has been sitting out. This is not the new one. But I'm gonna fold it up. So let's just dust her off. I don't really care which one stays out versus which one gets folded up. It's more just like, the other one's full of stuff that I want to stay on it. So that one might as well be the one we keep out. Wait, that's that. Boom. Into the furnace room. Okay, wait, maybe spread the legs out a little bit so it doesn't fall over. Because if I just lean it against the wall, the wheels, well, I guess I could lock the wheels. Okay. So yeah, now this second one will go here. But it's gonna block the camera view, so I'm not putting it away yet. Spare mouse pad. I'll just tuck that in a drawer or something. Wait, is this mine or is this? Wait, because wasn't there another one over here? Yes. Those are the spares though. So those two, I'm just gonna tuck in the extras section, the section of stuff that I eventually put into mystery bundles. And this other one's mine. I think. Just throw it in a drawer for now. Okay. Now, the boxes of notebooks in front of the doll display, I kind of want those put away, but it's, again, I would need a spot on the shelf. Some of them can go out onto the rolly cart, but where I put the remainders depends where I can make room. So maybe we shouldn't bother with that yet. Finally was able to catch a live that's actually live after work. Would you ever make the new forest art a desk mat? It's not even close to the right dimensions. Desk mats are very long and skinny, so I pretty much either need to do a pattern or draw something specifically for a desk mat. I can't just use existing art. And no, we're not using picture pour. It's too old. People always ask about picture pour. Although I think picture pour might be too long and too skinny. Desk mat, you kind of need to make something specifically for it. Or like I said, a pattern. It's barely spring here. Do you think you might do fall stuff again this year or next? I don't really plan to do like a fall collection. There could be a couple things that are maybe a bit fall themed, but because the last big one was fall themed, I'll probably skip that theme for this year. Or like I said, just do a couple things. Wow, 28,000 plus sales. How you celebrate 30,000 sales? I mean, I wasn't planning on celebrating it, but I kind of like that idea. Link to the Dusk Bloods thing. I'm not going to watch a video on stream, but thank you anyway for the link. Because this is a busy stream. If it was a game stream, maybe I'd watch it, but not for one of these streams. Okay. What am I doing with those? Like, there are room for more on the rolly cart, but I don't know if I want more than one stack of each book. Like, we had a bunch of them there for the shop update, but now they can kind of consolidate, you know. Don't really need more than one stack of each out at a time, and something else can go in here. I can grab some of them, I guess. Like the brown ones, there are some loose ones. I should spin you the other way. Hold on. Don't barf. Okay. Like these, I was just trying to collapse as many boxes as possible, so I took them out of the box. So some of these brown ones could go on the shelf. The rest, like the other ones, I'm probably just gonna keep in their box. But then the question is, where do the boxes go? Maybe I will do multiple stacks of this just to get the brown ones off of there. Got a lot of brown notebooks left. The brown items sold quite well in general, but the notebooks, not so much. Although at least there were 150 of them in bundles, which is nice. So that moved a chunk of them. And yeah, because at first I was ordering equal amounts of both color schemes, and then I started chickening out with the later stuff and was ordering more colorful than brown. But this is one of the things, it was equal of both. I've also got a stack of cat sketchbooks just sitting over there, which works fine when I had boxes stacked there, but if I'm moving these boxes, then those also have to move, ideally. Because yeah, we're at that stage where it's like, okay, we've sold off a lot of products, so there's room. I went to move more into frame and moved more out of frame. There's room to bring more stuff down here, which is the goal, because we still got desk mats upstairs. So it's like, okay, now that everything's said and done, let's see how much we can put away. And like, how many of the boxes in the garage can I fit in here? Because I want those to come inside, but maybe we won't have room for all of them quite yet. Finished my chocolate bag, now I'm sad. For the celebration, may I suggest you get yourself and Chiss some cupcakes, maybe some bacon, chicken, tuna, or shrimp for Kiki and Minna. They don't like human food. Maybe the bacon they would eat a little bit of. Kiki at least, I think, would. But they don't like chicken or anything. Crazy to think everything in the screen is sold out or almost sold out. I mean, most stuff's not. Why did I just get an ad for erotic gel for partners? Twitch, come on. Have you played Lies of P or Another Crab's Treasure? No, I don't know what those are. You get ads based on your history, so ... Art Warehouse. No, that would mean I have too much stuff. Because we only get really full when there's a big shop update and we have a lot of product all at once. But if we permanently needed warehouse storage, that means we've gone too far. And we've ordered too much product. Because like even now, just looking around this room, we have tons of product. The sketchbooks do take up a lot of space. And so does apparel, but
Once a member, always a
it's
member.
like, there's plenty here. There's plenty of stuff. But it's just like a temporary full situation and then it's gone after the shop update, you know? All Twitch watchers are virgins. Yeah, bold of the advertiser to think Twitch viewers are sexually active. Just jokes, don't get mad at me. Ashwi, thank you for the 22 months. I don't mean you guys specifically, I mean like Twitch as a whole. Okay. You know what? It might be time to tackle some of the shelving. This is the part that might not be the best for you to see though. My cables do not reach any farther on this. But we'll do our best. So, ooh, I know. That little rolly cart, we can put it away. That white one, the Alex drawers. We're gonna have a bunch of these, can go in the recycling. I just quickly need to move a different shelf out of its way. And just quickly sweep under there. It's one of those things where no section's gonna be complete. And then we move on to the next because they all kind of overlap. And we need some back and forth here. Okay. We also just need to make sure there's a clear path to get back there. I taped this down so it wouldn't slide around, which proved to be perfect. Plus the edges were kind of lifting and I was tripping on it. There's still some tape stuck to it, but it's like, there's no overhanging bits, so that's fine. It's just gonna get new tape on it next time. This shelf I'm gonna put back. I almost got rid of this during the big declutter, the great declutter of January 2025. But I kept it and I'm glad I did because it's perfect for setting on those plastic bins to put Rick on. It's nice and sturdy. Okay. There's still tape on the floor and adhesive. I'll deal with that off stream. Gotta get the goo gone down here. Bay shimmy. Restocking colorful pencil case. I would like to at some point. I have to order 1,000 pencil cases at once though, and I don't have another design to order with it at the moment. So I have to wait till I design something new. That's the thing about products like this. They got high order minimums. There's adhesive on my nail. Okay. Now what? Where do we even begin? I think first step, I should go get a Zoa. Step number 1, energize. See, listen to me. Straining to go up the stairs. I need energy. Yummy. Extension cord. I brought that on the trip because I wanted it in case we needed it for the printer for printing the photos at my brother's place, like I was talking about in the vlog. And I was like, well, might need an extension cord. I'm sure they have one, but it's just like, what if they're struggling to find one and then I don't want to inconvenience them and they have to go like unplug a bunch of stuff. I just brought one. But it worked out great for the bedroom because the plug was on Christian's side of the room. So I ran an extension cord over to my side. And we had a lot of stuff to plug in too, so the extension cord let us plug in some extra stuff. Anyone watch Last of Us last night? I have not yet. Christian was watching WrestleMania. Like, can't believe it. He's into wrestling now. He's never been like really into it, but now that it's on Netflix, he's like, yeah, I'll give it a watch. I'm gonna put these in the bin that has the lace washi. These are stationery pins that I still have to go through and quality check. Because I did not get through them all ahead of time. That's a lot of pins. I might have over-ordered. The last time I did enamel pins, I ordered like 750 and then had to order more. Because I think that's what I did with Luna Moth, was 750. Then I ordered more, and then I ordered more again. I've done like 3 batches, I think, of Luna Moth pins. And then Halloween Cats, I think I also started with 750 and then ordered more. So I sold over... It was like over, I don't know if they've all sold, but Luna, yes. But I had over 1,000 of both the pins. So this time I just ordered 1,000 from the get-go. But there are a lot left. But maybe in time. When you have a big shop update, there are so many products for people to choose from where it's like, if I had fewer things, maybe someone would have gotten an enamel pin, but it's not like people can buy everything, obviously. But over time, the stationery collection's good. I keep saying this, but it's a good one to have long term. Like, I want more collections that are based around creative things like that. Like, have one that's kind of like art related, and maybe one sort of got a few crochet things / hand embroidery or cross stitch, at least like a sticker or something. Get a few different creative things. Poor Baylee wrestling. Yeah, I was not watching it, I'll tell you that much. How did they like the embroidery? They really liked it. Maybe do a pencil case drop with some restock, some new. Yeah, it would just depend on the timeline. It's not really something I can plan out, like they're here when they're here. And I think sometimes I'm just gonna drop stuff separate. Like maybe I do get in pencil cases and I drop just the pencil cases because I need to spread my orders out more throughout the year, I think. Especially if it's just like a restock. Just add it. My pin boards keep falling because they're too heavy and pull off from the Velcro command strips. Might need a nail. Okay, now what? Clear off some shelves, the song says. Wait, you guys can hear the music this time, right? I did check that before the stream started. So, God, okay. So there's a box of washi, the clear washies. It's like a waste of space because there's nothing over or under it, but that box is pretty full still. So I might leave it. This blanket is attracting all the crank. I'm gonna go put this under my computer desk where I tucked those 2 clear bins. I'll put it in one of the bins. Kiki's gonna find it and be like, is this a little bed for me? A blankie in a bin, don't mind if I do. Ha ha. You've given me the motivation to clean my chaos too. Something to watch during my 2-hour infusion. Yay! Especially if you're aiming to keep certain items in stock long term, I think smaller drops seems way more sustainable. Well, the thing about that is I can have a small amount of drops and still sell, like have a lot of orders. Because the higher quantity I order of items, the more orders I could possibly get. Okay, this little bin, I could probably empty this out into the bins I just did. My new bag bin. Sorry, I'm not gonna turn the camera for this. This will just be real quick. You can't even see me down here from if I rotate the camera because I'm like right under the camera. And the opening is facing away. Yeah, I can fit so much more in here. I'm like so torn about whether or not I want to do more bags because I could go through the same supplier and they agreed to let me do lower, like do 1,000 of each instead of 3,000 if I order 4 designs. Yet they refused to do that the first time. I think they just like as a returning customer, I have more pull than a new customer. But honestly, I don't know if I would specifically use them again because they're just a middleman. I'd probably just try to source directly. These are the massive rolls that need to be re-rolled onto smaller cores. That goes in there. Crink. There's one rogue pin, stationary pin. A baby spring. These floors are in desperate need of a mopping. These red Violeta dustpans are the absolute worst. I miss that old one we had. It was so good. But it broke. We have a different one upstairs I could grab, I suppose, or just buy just the dustpan. Well, you don't know if it's gonna be a good one, but one without the rubber tip, because I feel like the dirt just sticks to it and does not get swept up into the pan. And that's like the classic broom you see everywhere here in Canada. It's like, it's a superstore, it's at Walmart, it's everywhere that sells brooms. And it's the worst. Dustpan. How old are Kiki and Midna now? They are 9. They'll be turning 10 this year. Buy another house that could just be a factory. I've thought about, like, again, that's probably too much space, too much going on. It would be nice to have more room for like some cool machinery, but I would need people to run the machinery. Someone to do DTG. I'm getting that DTF printer sometime. I don't know. I'm starting to question if it's even coming. Which hopefully I have a decent amount of uses for. I'm planning on putting it like here. But whatever. Okay. I'm just analyzing the sitch, being like what's going where. There really actually isn't that much shelf space at all.
Once a member, always a member.
Like, can the desk mats even come down here? Or maybe they do, but they stay in front of the doll display case. Like, the notebook boxes and the desk mat boxes both chill in front of the doll display.
Once a member, always a member.
Till there's more room. Might have to be that way. Guess there would also be room under this table. Once I get the L config back in place. Where did we leave off? Redhead Artist, thank you for the 23 months. And Stephanie, thank you for the 22 months. Do you ever plan to grow your business more, or is this enough for you? You've done such an amazing job. I've been watching you for over 10 years. Thank you, Rosie. I want to keep it as is. Like, I think it's almost a little too big, but it wouldn't be if the orders were more spread out evenly throughout the year, but like, we're at capacity in terms of how many orders we can pack and space, obviously. Because, like, yeah, we could get a bigger space. We're not going to be able to pack more orders. I don't want to have a big company where there's multiple employees and stuff. I want to keep it just us two at home. Like, this is the dream for me, working from home. I don't want to have to commute to some kind of warehouse that's, like, windowless, expensive rent. And then it's, like, I always got to be there, like, I don't know, the delivery situation would get kind of odd. If it's like a big facility, they have like a main area where they will accept your packages and hold them there. But it's like, it's just more problems. I want to live a more simpler existence.
Once a member,
And,
always
like,
a member.
being responsible for just the two of us in terms of like salary and stuff is enough. I don't need other people reliant on me, and then the business has to just get bigger and bigger to support more and more employees, and it's just too much. I want fewer stresses, not more stresses.
Once a member, always a member.
I feel like I've got it really good right now, and I want to keep it that way. Back to the alert screen. Irish Chick, thank you for the 23 months. And Kitsune, thank you for the 10 months. By the way, guys, I have a theory. I think Baylee's sleeping with that Christian fella. The other day, she was flirting with him and stuff. So obvious. I was really curious how old Christian is. With going through the vlogs, how old were you when you met? We're the same age, and we met when we were 15. Hi, Chris. Have you thought about moving your art stuff to another room to free up space for products here? No. I like it all being in one place, because then it's like, I move the art stuff, and you get no more art streams. Plus, I've got like the whole setup with, I guess you could argue I moved the main computer station also out of here. But then again, how do we do the order packing streams? How do we this and that? It's a very interconnected system down here. A lot of stuff's connected to the computer. Okay. Sorry, I'm just at that spot where I'm like, I don't even know what to do next. Okay, maybe this stationery paper needs to be put away. Because it can be put away. Some of the stuff, it's like, okay, I can't put away that until that stuff moves out of the way, but I can't move that stuff out of the way until... And then I don't even know where that's gonna go. Well, okay, there's a notebook in there. Yeah, I thought I would like the idea of 2 big drops a year. But I think what I actually want is just 2 collections a year. but more stuff dropped kind of in between. That's not necessarily a full collection, which was the plan. I was gonna do 2 big and then 2 small, but I think what I actually wanted by that, because I mean, I assumed that meant 2 collections, but I can do 2 collections without doing 2 big drops. Okay. Wait, is this all we have left for these sleeves? I just bought these. Unless there's another box somewhere. No, that's not them. I think it... Wait, how many were in here? 1,000 count. Yeah, then that's probably all of them. This is all we have left. Plus the stuff at the packing station. I'm gonna have to order more. Okay, I used to keep them in these drawers, but now I got other stuff in these drawers. Scooch! Need a knife. Okay. These can go up with the rest of the boxes of that size. Okay. Whew. These can go under the stairs. Okay, now we got a couple boxes of mouse pads. There's gotta be a spot for those, because those don't take up that much space. But they also cannot just stack infinitely high. That's the thing about like these big shelves, is they're really tall. And it's hard to fill each shelf with stuff vertically without additional storage. So they would possibly have to go, well, but they don't fit in those very well. Right, I was gonna say possibly in those clear stacking bins, but you can't even fit like 2 next to each other. Well, no, you would be able to, but then not in the front, right? You'd only get 2 stacks. So these boxes are perfectly sized for them. So if there's a spot for those boxes to go somewhere, oh wait, no, I know where these go. The shoe shelf I just moved was here. It usually has notepads in it, but I moved all the notepads off of it because I was using it to hold all the packing supplies during the update, and now the notepads have their new home, so they don't have to go back onto it. Because I need to somewhere flat, right? And if I stack them too high, they start to slip off each other. So, introducing this. Except it goes right underneath where the camera is. So maybe I'll try to fill it over here. I try to slide it over. That could be a disaster. Getting warm. I don't want to take my sweater off. I want love like Bay and should have. Oh. Just finished my second assignment. Only 5 more to go. 5. I'd probably shove stuff on the top shelves temporarily and then forget. I've kind of done that. Finals are next week. I'm stressed. You guys are so smart. You got this. Thank you. When you started your channel, did you think you would have come this far with your business? No, I didn't even have a business when I started my channel. I was just posting the videos. The business came much later. Just goes to show you never know where you're gonna end up. Like, when I was first posting YouTube videos, you couldn't even monetize videos. At least in like my earliest days. Like, cause like it was there somewhat early on, but not in the very beginning. Like, people weren't career YouTubers quite yet. Put it on cardboard before filling to prep for sliding it over. I might just partially fill it and then move it into place just because. But I want at least some of this to be on camera. I think it's gonna slide off the cardboard. Maybe not once it's heavy. New angle unlocked. I remember their first apartment before there was a Kiki and Midnight. Maybe, I remember like 5 or 6 years ago, my oldest wanted to be a YouTuber when they grew up. I'm not sure they want to do that now. They're almost 13. Yeah, see, that was like not a thing when I was growing up. It was, so it's so weird that kids grow up seeing that as a potential career opportunity. YouTube was so functional back then, you could even see videos from people you followed on the main page. I still do, Maggie. Yeah, me too. I mean, I'm not really on the main page that much. Christian is a lot on the homepage. Because like on mobile, you only see like 2 videos at once anyway on your homepage, and I instantly click subscriptions. Because it's like, I want to see the people I'm following, go to the subscription page. You know? But yeah, on mobile, you just don't see many videos. But Christian's on desktop YouTube, so he'll open it up, and I see all his subscriptions there. There's my videos, there's like Rhett and Link, some of like car people he follows, stuff like that. All on his homepage. Probably because he mostly watches the people he's subscribed to. If you're watching a lot of people you're not subscribed to, you're gonna get recommended other stuff like that. Probably more, I don't know. Who knows? Probably should be filling from the bottom up.
I like living on the edge.
I'm like, if I turn them sideways, can I double stack? It's getting a bit dicey. I also kind of started on a random shelf. Well, actually, maybe because this is all color, this is brown, then this is probably gonna end up being a mix of the two. Oh, okay. We can fit 4 if we just keep it tight. I gotta brace the back, otherwise it's gonna push the other ones off. They're so slippery. Just start a new stack. Okay, and that box is done. Ooh, my knees loved that. Actually, my ankles took it worse. It's a thick box. It's reinforced with tape. So I can't just tear it down. I swear half our lives is just cardboard management. I never go on the subsection. Usually they always pop up on the home screen. That's deadly because you could still be missing stuff. That's always my fear, is that the people subscribed to me are not checking their subscriptions. Because like not every single video from every person you're subscribed to is gonna show up there. Do you think YouTube pays less nowadays? I just recently started getting paid by YouTube last summer. No, I'd say it's more. At least my like RPM revenue per 1,000 views is way higher than it used to be. I'm also getting way less views than I used to, so I'm making less money, but the payout per view is much higher now, at least for me. Been getting recommendations for makeup crap. I've never watched makeup video. I don't like makeup videos either. I'm always watching things from the recommendations tab because I'm always up to date with what people I follow post. That's why I turned off my watch history. YouTube rarely recommends decent videos for me to watch outside my subs, and it was getting aggravating. Oh, I wonder if I should try that. My watch history is on, which is sometimes nice for getting back to something. If there was a video of someone I'm not subscribed to, easy to get back to it, but I'm only finding new people through, like, mainly through Googling for new studio vloggers or whatever. Stuff like that. Because I just feel like so many people I watch have really stopped posting, or they post so rarely now that it's like dead. I'm like, okay. I need more videos. Got a lot of these left. But they did sell decently well, I think. I don't know if mouse pads and desk mats are something I'm really gonna keep up with. Like maybe I do one thing a year, one new design, and that's it. It's just nice that a mouse pad is something I can stick an illustration on. Like, it's one of those products. Like, I'm always looking for products where I can put a full illustration on, even though the simple stuff tends to sell better, like the stationery collection where it's a more simplistic artwork instead of a full illustration. That stuff tends to do better, but it's just nice to have more full illustrations available, even if it's not a bestseller. But it's like, how many mouse pads does a person need? There's kind of a limit, whereas something like notepads, it's something you use up and then can order more of. Like, someone might switch out their mouse pads seasonally, or maybe they've got work computer, home computer, whatever, but there's kind of a limit. I have to grab a skinnier stack because otherwise it'll just flop. I'm trying to bend it to keep it rigid. Dig in with my thumb, make like a little U shape. That works better with smaller stacks. Okay, hopefully I can slide this into place, okay? We're doing it for the camera angle. Doing it for the stream. Are these all gonna fit in here? We might have to move the colorful one to the top. I don't like to put any of the product on the very bottom because that's just the floor. Unless it's something in a box or something like that. These are in plastic sleeves, but it's just me. Can we do it? This is the last of them. There we go. Oh, my ankles. Personally rotate my desk mats pretty often so they can be cleaned, have a rotation of around 6, but would like more. I don't know why I didn't do the other box that way. Alright, now let's slide it into place. Is it gonna stay on the cardboard? This thing is a little teetery side to side. I need someone to like pull the bottom of the shelf. Try to use my foot. Now step on the cardboard as I push it back one side at a time. Ugh. Perfect. Now, is that exactly where that white table is staying? It might have to get shimmied a little out. In which case I'll have to shift that over, but for now it's fine. Now I need to pee. So BRB. That came apart quicker than I planned. Where's the magnet? What? Where is the magnet? Just held on by good vibes or something? Was the magnet under my t-shirt maybe? It's supposed to only be under the sweater. What? How? Is it in my bra somehow? No. Oh! I felt something. Yay!
Just for a minute, I'd fall asleep and not dream about you. I hate to admit it, out of ideas, I don't know what to do. Most of the times I think I'll make it through, but all that it takes is one image of you and it shivers. Nobody knows the way it shivers. Nobody knows. It's just a little alone with my friends and we drink till dawn. So I can't remember how it would feel to
Bye, Olivia, if you're still here. Probably not anymore. Perry, you are a person who wrote all the hilarious sketches about Baylee. The fanfics? Yes. I'm a journalist. All of those were true events. I've recently documented Baylee orchestrating the January 6th Capitol riot, but that's for another stream. We've had the first few chapters of that one. I'll never forget when I made my Baylee movies. Baylee constantly refused to grant rights. I flew to Canada to talk once more, and she finally agreed on one condition. The actress have grapefruit boobs. Hi, Andrea.
Once a member, always a member.
But some people don't know me, which is probably most, so they don't get my jokes. That was like some Edgar comments in the last live stream. Some people are like, oh my god, like on Friday's stream on Twitch. People are like, oh my god, is that true? I just got here. And I was like, no. It's an Edgar comment. It's never true. So I gotta go over to the other screen. Hey! Screen's turned off due to inactivity. Wake up, loser. It was the Sheeny. Thank you for the 19 months. Recently saw the comment you left on Catnip's videos. Really nice to hear everyone struggles similar to me. Will you ever make a video addressing slowing down and things? I mean, I don't plan to slow down the business at this point, but I mean, we were just discussing it in the live stream, how I got to figure something out with like balancing out the orders throughout the year instead of these insane drops. Like, it's kind of nice in a way to think, oh, just go hard for a little while and then boom, it's done. But I don't know. After having a few of the big shop updates, I'm like, oh, maybe I do want them more spread out. I commented on the vlog in which Baylee discusses people wanting old style content back. I said, lol, I remember when you and she used to try to hide y'all's dirty activities or something, and someone scolded me for being disgusting and talking about Baylee having sex with Christian and that I needed to do better. Hey, Syrup. I think it's smart to better spread product out. Maybe you can still do collections but release product as they come in. I mean, I wouldn't split a collection up, but yeah, I would do that for some other stuff. Like I said, the example in the vlog of the puzzles. Like if I drop a puzzle, I'll probably just drop it as is. Where it's really the only new product, unless I'm like, something else just happens to be right around the same timing, like a restock of something. Otherwise, it'll be like, here's just this. Because I do want some more standalone products. That's something I want to play around with for the next while. So if I do have one, I might just release it solo. Okay, now what? Ugh, I'm already like over this. Maybe because I'm just not seeing the progress I want to see. The mouse pads are very satisfying though. That looks nice. Okay, actually what I think I'm gonna do, I'm gonna call Christian and get him to bring down, actually I'm just gonna go up and holler at him because the cardboard's on the stairs and he's gonna trip over that. I'm gonna get him to bring down those desk mat boxes, and I think we will just stack them in front of the doll display because there's really no other spot. And like there's also the notebooks here already. It's just, it is what it is. Okay, going up. Going up with my cardboard. There. Oh, Christy Poo! Could you carry down these boxes of desk mats? I'm gonna put them in front of the doll display case. Now there is this. Okay, this has some blanks in it. I'm just putting this one box by the front with the other blanks because we've got some of the pre-order stuff in already. So that's all sitting in a pile. I've got that random extra small sweatshirt. They sent us the sweatshirt twice. So yeah, maybe stack all the brown ones at the back and then the colorful ones in front of it. And if that's an open...
B grade?
Oh, B grade? Keep that separate, I guess. Actually set it over there, yeah. And like the opened, kind of partially used boxes should probably go on the top for stability purposes. Full boxes on the bottom. And yeah, okay, put this sweatshirt in the embroidery room. This packing slip can go in the trash. I've got this one desk mat that just burst from its wrapper and it's just been sitting out. Maybe it'll just be mine. I have a different one already, but. Because there probably are more browns left, so stack brown at the back and then pink in the front. Yeah. Thanks. Every time I look at this, I'm like, ugh, like that mess. That one side, the little table above me. The table of all the crap. The one that's in the thumbnail. Okay, I'm just gonna I think I might put this tall cart in its spot even though that blocks the camera because I don't think I really need to film anything at the packing station. And I just want to figure out where exactly the L-shaped tables are going in relation to this. So. Because they'll have to stick out a little further than usual now that I got a thicker crink bin. Okay. Maybe let's keep it pulled forward a little bit so it doesn't block as much of your view at the moment. So then this table, that's as far as it can go. Which means this has to move over quite a bit. But I put those stupid mouse pads under there already. Please don't collapse. Okay. Earthquake! Alright, now the tables are in L configuration. There's a slight gap between the brown top table, like the adjustable height one, and the white ones. But that's the way it's gonna have to be. Oh, actually, you know what? I could go back to the packing station because I have stickers to put away. You know what? I can squeeze in here. This is the view. This rug's a little tight. Okay. So I'm hoping all the stickers can fit in their bins. Because we just stack. Hey. Oh. Ooh, that's not ducky. Thank you. Ducky candle. Pull the loose stickers to the front. The elastic ones to the back. Is that all there is left for squeaky seamstress? I didn't order equal amounts of each. Because like the little creep print was really popular, so I ordered a lot of that sticker. The last one will take the elastic off. There we go. Okay, now where to? Let's show the boxes that Christian put there. Spinning. Ta-da! So the B grades are kind of just chilling in front because I might try to get those on the cart. Let me see. Yeah, those could fit on the bottom. These take up so much space, so they just could not come down here till we sold some. Probably have too many left. I could try ordering smaller quantities of desk mats too, although if I'm doing just one per year, I could probably stick to 250 of each, but if I have to order lower quantities, the price is gonna have to go up. I'm realizing there's an easier way to do this. Because I can't grab very many at once. Warm. The rolly carts are so great for the desk mats. Okay. Now there's also one more box up there. Maybe I should have got Christian to bring it down. Which is the last pencil case box, which is the brown ones. It's upstairs. Because then after that, all the stuff's down here, other than the new blanks for the pre-order stuff. But I want to go through those and make sure everything's there. So I haven't done anything with those. Plus, it's kind of nice to just keep them separate. But we're reclaiming our upstairs space. And I can probably empty more of those desk mats onto the rolly. Because like there's 2 brown A grades and 4 colorful A grades on there. We can add more. But that'll be a task for another time. I feel like I need to clear off these. They're stressing me out. A lot of these are pens and things that need to be put away. Some Copics and things. Okay. Okay, before I can access that, I gotta move the boxes. All of those. Love your studio down there. It's the best of shop and art. Best blend. Like you. I love it too. Why would I start with a size that goes in the middle of the shelf? Because I don't know if I'm going to put it in the right spot. That table works out so well for the boxes during the updates. It makes the table unusable if I want to squeeze in a bit of art stuff. But I just moved them out of the way. Throw them aside. Not really that hard. That sounds like that pig. Some of you might remember, I've shown it on stream. It's a video of a pig being honked. It's kind of like a rubber chicken, but it's a rubber pig. And this guy's got a bunch of them or something. And they're like, he's playing a song. Baylee read my mind, screaming about moving the box. Inspire me to clean and organize, but I gave up halfway through. That's how I'm feeling. I'm like, oh, I've done a lot. And then I'm like, no, just push through. At least like tidying a few things. It doesn't have to be perfect. Not all the product has to be perfectly put away, but just like get the junk put away or moved out of the way. I don't know. Oops, hit the power button. Goodbye, chat. I hit the power button. You're all dead. Excuse me. Pull that stuff forward. Sharpie Copic. Copic multiliner. Micron. Now the Sharpies in the bag all came from the same slot in the Copic case, which I did purposely so it would be easy to put away. I was looking for those yellow scissors, or not like looking for them, I was just thinking, where did they go? They've been in here the whole time. A washi, paperclip, eraser. That was a prop eraser. I might just keep that tucked away somewhere in case I need it again. Okay. Then all these. Sharpies and pens and such. A knife. Call erase. Regular pencil. Call erase. Oh my gosh, I just got an order. Thank you. Pens. The pens up here are sorted by color. But this one's a multicolor pen. Okay, pencil, lead, black pen. Some of this stuff's more like props that gets put away elsewhere. The washi can go in my washi drawer. Because I opened 3 washies for my product photos. The way I do the photos, I use 3 of them. So I take them out of their plastic, but then I have 3 of that washi just chilling around. Just gotta put them in the mystery bundles or something. Because then I end up with too much washi. Because I don't use that much washi. Flossy sticks can go in their drawer. I'm like, okay, we're at the table. Let's just finish off the table. It's so close, you know? There's a brown mouse pad. Then the colorful one I was using for this setup, I might just tuck these with the mouse and keyboard, which are gonna go in a drawer. basically it. Pair of scissors. The tape usually just kind of hangs around. I tuck it in here. That's where it used to live. This, I don't think it's a bee grid. I just saw a dangly string and I was like, I'm gonna have to cut this, but I didn't have time to inspect, so I just grabbed a replacement. Just packing orders, you know. So that needs further inspection. I'm just gonna set it with the B grade stuff to be inspected at a later date. This is like a little organization thing, which I'll put in my drawer. Recycle the insert. Oops. I threw it with the pencil cases, but that's usually where the recycling bin is. Now this bag was used for product photography. I could probably sleeve it back up and put it with the ones that are for sale. Just ate like an hour ago. Now there's Chipotle in the house and it's calling my name. I'm a fan of the embroidered apron idea. Yeah, I've been looking into that. You may have seen apron samples on the vlogs. My latest one I don't like. Because like I'm trying to buy, I just sometimes buy blanks of stuff while I'm ordering other blanks. Like, oh, this place has aprons. Let me check out the aprons. They suck. So I think if I ever did an apron, I would get one custom manufactured. Even if it's just like the blanks and I still do the embroidery here. Because then I could either do a pattern or like have a custom trim or a cute pocket. Like there's things you could do with it and then do the embroidery on the chest part. Or even just like, maybe it's got pink straps. Maybe I do some with blue straps or whatever. Like there are options if I just get them made from scratch. Instead of trying to turn shitty blanks into something. Now this was a blank sample. I'm gonna hang it in the closet with the other blanks. We're making progress. Let's, oh, you know what? These boxes need to move. These will go under the stairs. There's some stuff in the way. There's some of this noise canceling foam. Noise muffling thingy. It's gotta go in the embroidery room still. And Christian's birthday present. So I just threw the boxes on the ground. Okay, what's next? This goes with the other clear bags. This is foam for void fill. The other scale. And then these are the big sleeves. I might actually tuck these on that shoe shelf on the top shelf. And then the foam, let's tuck it with the order packing supplies. Now, this table needs to be collapsed. There's some misshapen lace washies back there. We'll put that with the B grade section. Recycling bin goes over here. Garbage bin goes under the art table. God. I never finished those sections. I'm like, these are really dirty sections, or like messy sections. Cluttered. I've diverted.
In the distance, I'm a little ducky swimming in the water.
Scale. Oh. Went to tuck it somewhere, but then the scale that is usually at my order packing station was down there. I was like, oh, I forgot I unplugged that. B-grade bag. I have to like push these in and push down. So use my chest to push down on the leg. Ow. Okay, this is the one that's usually upstairs. But where's the other one? Oh yeah, it's over there by Frotog station. So I actually might keep this one down here in the furnace room, which is where the other one usually lives, but the other one's now permanently out. So I'm just gonna tuck this behind the furnace because usually if we need it down here. Where's that Zoa? Did I ever finish that? No, I did not. Okay, let's read some more chat. I'm back with Taco Bell as a reward for having a shitty day. Ah! Now you're about to have more shit in your day. Taco Bell toilet time. Sorry to hear your day was shitty though. First stream with the new internet, we went from 5 megabits per second to 250. 5. I got a crunch wrap, 5-layer burrito, soft shell taco, and tortilla chips. Ooh. My husband and I saw a play last night, so she stayed at her grandparents' house. First time leaving her, but she did great and got 12 hours of no wake-up sleep. I'll take a Bay Poo day over a shitty day any day. Oh my gosh, this feels so open over here. Lots of crink on the floor. Okay, we got Rick's power cable dangling there. I should probably plug that in. I want to put away this monitor, but I'm using it for the stream. Measure and bone folder over to the packing station. yeah, and this mat, the mat I ripped all the tape off of, can go into the furnace room. Okay, this one box, I'm gonna keep this by my computer because I like to hook it on the side of my monitor to act as a little visor, like a little sun shield, because sometimes there's a lot of glare because the sun's coming in so strong from the one window. Okay. Stapler. Hey. This knife goes furnace room. Sharpie here. Black pen here. These are the Baylee pens. A little sticky note to recycle. And then the empty bin goes with my other pile of empty bins under the order packing station. Then the knife, I'm just walking to the back room, put away the knife. This is that annoying stage where it's like all the little things that go in different areas, and I'm like, okay, I have to actually properly put these away one by one, instead of just slowly moving them from one surface to another. Would you ever bring back the toy unboxing? As a long-time watcher, really enjoyed those. No, the channel wasn't making enough to pay for everything, and I was accumulating way too much stuff. Heavens, we don't want any of Rick's parts dangling. Lol, sorry, couldn't resist. Hi, meow meow. Just placed an order. Thank you, Andrea. Okay, I got some stickers sitting under here. The freebies. Where should I put one of those? Okay, we have one nice flat stack. I might just go put that on a shelf. And then the little single one, I'll just put in the freebie sticker pile that I'm actively using. Yeah, that pile's a little flat anyway. Add those. I'm losing steam here. My hips kind of hurt. Probably from sitting in the car all weekend. Okay, I've got a stack of papers I can probably recycle. Okay, not all of this. Oh, right, that's her Baylee J Art ink. Okay. I was like, wasn't my accountant asking for those papers? But that's for the business, not personal. Baylee J stickers. Usually I have a roll of those over by the packing station, so I will put those there. They're typically on the cart, so let's squeeze that on. Tape gun and paper tape can sit at the top of the rolly cart. I've got a phone charger here, which is usually plugged in over here. So let's do that. thing better not tip. You can do it, Baylee. Tidied my bathroom today. Decluttered tons of makeup. Super proud of myself. Did you pay lots of taxes this year? Had to pay $40. My taxes aren't filed yet. They're working on it right now. I have to sign something. I shouldn't have to pay anything. Because enough gets taken off my paychecks that it should all be all prepaid. And we didn't have like much to file this year because there was like some overlap where it's like Christian had his old job overlapping with his new job, overlapping with working for me part-time, but now it's like simple T4s. Simple. Spent Thursday reorganizing, cleaning my office. It was way overdue. Sorry, it was quiet. Sketchbook was calling. Then I had a plain impact emoji, mosquito biting me repeatedly while I'm spraying him with bug repellent. You gotta just slap him or he'll bite again. I have this best friend and my fiance recently told me she was not being friendly to him. She's being transferred to another location for work and I don't know how to feel about it. My son's coworker is getting $1. Like a $1 refund. Oh my god. Yay. Don't spend it all in one place. At least it means not too much was taken off in the first place. When are taxes due in Canada? April 30th. For personal taxes. I've done my windows today. My elbows hurt. That's a big job. We desperately need to do our windows. Window sills and wipe the actual windows inside and out. My return's all filled out. I keep forgetting to send it. Maybe I'll do that tonight. Maybe. I gotta sign those forms tonight. Question. That's Dimitri's birthday. He'll be 4. Beg it back to work. I'm taking a break. I'm taking a government mandated break. Our windows are too big of a job. We have floor to ceiling ones we struggle to clean. Yeah, I don't know how we're gonna reach all of ours. I think even with a I've been looking into some telescopic cleaners and they're just not big enough. I mean, for indoors, yeah. But then I'm like, for the outdoors, we might need a professional. The telescopic brushes are not big enough. Just pressure wash, call it a day. We don't have a pressure washer either. But we do have a air compressor. That's it. I was like, compressed air can? No. Air compressor. And get a really long ladder. We do have actually. It scares me though. Pressure washer, good investment. You've done lots, Baylee. Don't you think you deserve some game stream? You're right. I'll treat myself to that tomorrow night. Thank you. We'll do a Tuesday night game stream. That's a great idea. Our pressure washer's all electric now. Used to have a gas one. I don't even know what it looks like other than like the stick. The stick part from seeing it in videos. Okay. Now what? I guess keep putting my stuff on those back shelves. So I got some big print stacks. Like they're not all gonna fit. We got a lot of the Forest Cuddles prints left because I ordered a lot of them, and then a lot of some duckies. I think those are the soft touch ones that came out a little too light. So it's not like I could just put them all over there. I might be able to fit some though. Might as well restock what we can. Let's see. The sketchbooks are blocking. Okay. I could take maybe this many. Then this short stack, those are the remaining A grades, I believe, because all the B grades would have fit over there. Candle Duckies print. So then maybe the remainders go on the shoe shelf back here. Same with these ones. It just doesn't fit. It's got to be 2 stacks. Ah. Oh, wait. Take the extras and put them at the packing station. Duh. Duh. If there's room. Yes, there is. My plan for this week is just to kind of take it chill. Obviously, I'm doing cleaning, and there's like house cleaning to be done too, but I'll just chip away at it throughout the week and maybe do some doodling, do some reading. I've got to have orders to pack. Got, well, at least 35 orders now, because we've had at least 2 come through during the stream. Oh, you know what I need to do? I need to move this. I also need to do some shopping. Oh, that's what I was going to put on my to-do list. Something for my niece's birthday and something for me mom. Anyway, I was gonna put away that paper, and then I was like, wait, where are my papers? They're over here. Bunch of crink dust on there. Pink crink. Ugh. That's what I need the air gun for. Link's kind of in the way. Link's supposed to go down here where my laptop is. I'm using the laptop to read chat right now though with this monitor. And its Ethernet cable is strung up back here too. Let's have to tweak it after the stream. Fix all this up. So this goes here. It's got some like notepads, and this is kind of my active receipt folder for this year. before it goes in my filing cabinet for physical receipts. That's just a packing slip that can be recycled. This is a marker thing, but it's getting kind of full. We'll just recycle that. And then, okay, this is a wedding itinerary I printed off. These papers are gonna go in the receipt folder. Wait. No. These are gonna go in a binder that I've got going. I mean, it's potato, but it's related to these documents. And then one of these sheets just straight up is supposed to go in the binder. Those are book ends. Okay, then my Brenna flowers go up here. The computer desk area, I'm not gonna bother cleaning on stream. As we don't really have a good angle of that. I don't even know where to put ya. I don't know where to put you right now. Maybe back over here. Rotate chat monitor. Getting ready for a showcase at the gym I go to on Saturday, April 26th. Nice. Got my Christmas gifts from my auntie yesterday, more like Easter gifts. No Fall Guys to get me dizzy, so she has to mess with the camera yet. Wedding itinerary, yeah, for a wedding I'm going to. Question on the business side, do you use Sage or QuickBooks for accounting? Do you do your own or have an accountant? I do my bookkeeping, but the accounting is done by an accountant, and I just do spreadsheets. Did you reach 13K orders? Oh, and then correction, 1.3K. 13K, wow! Yeah, 1,300, I did. Have you thought of putting your short white drawer units in front of your windows to free up more space on your metal shelves? Short white drawer units in front of the window. In front of the window. I don't know where in front of the window they would go. Like, are you talking about all these white drawers? They fit so perfectly where they are because it's so hard to use vertical space in these big storage shelves. And I don't know where by the window there would be space because it's pretty filled up. Because like my art desk and my computer desk are in front of the windows. And I've got some other drawers under the art table and like my rack of canvases. Okay. Carrying on with these. I don't really know what to do with these binders. One actually has stuff in it, the others don't at the mo. Bruh. Oh, good, the camera is facing this way. I was gonna say, where are you guys? I mean, might as well move this one here for now. Oh, the one that actually has stuff in it. Got these oh-hoo-hoos. They're also just gonna get put up there. Okay, these are some, that's just cardstock. These are some B-grade prints. That's gonna go to the mystery box, mystery bundle pile. These stickers are kind of messed up. Like there's black stuff on them, but I'm just gonna use them myself. So they'll go in a drawer for now. I'm trying to get this one cleared off first because it's the easier one. Okay, we got Luna Moth backing cards and the kitties. That's going to recycling. Then this is my brown desk mat. My bookends, which I ended up not using, but I still want to keep because I might need them somewhere. We'll tuck those somewhere. I bent that sticker sheet. That's my sticker sheet now. A lot of this is product I was photographing. This is a too thin pad. I guess I can go in the B grade pile, which is kind of getting full. I need something to put this stuff all in. There's not much space there. Wait, that's not even a B grade, that's just a washi. A mouse. It will go in the drawer with the other mouse and keyboard. Desk mat. I'm just gonna lay it out on the desk. Lay it out in its spot. That's my desk mat. This was the backup washi thing. I might see if I can just tuck it in here. I keep this spare washi down here. So maybe the tape dispenser goes with. I like to keep the lint roller just over here. So there's that. Woohoo! Okay, that one is done, but that's the easier spot. Now, this is my pencil pouch. I guess I'll tuck it. I'll grab the pink one too. I'll tuck it where I keep my little zipper pouches. If it can fit. Getting a little full. And then I can figure out what I'm putting in those later. Because I would like to just have them out somewhere with something in it. Okay, so some of these have the plastic wrap on, others do not. Oh, this one does, but it's squished. To the B grade section. These two are perfectly fine and can go in the packing station as can the sticky notepad. I didn't use any of the sheets. Same with notepad. One of these notebooks needs its sleeve put back on. Same with you. I don't even know if I have the sleeves for them. The sticker sheets, I was lifting off stickers, so I'll keep those. This can go back on the shelf. Some of these were little cards are stuck washi tape down, but I don't need that. Now, was this B grade or A grade? That was a B grade. Okay, that can go in the B grade pile. I did lift a sticker off that one, so that's Bay's personal collection. Okay. So the ones I have right now are going to the packing station. Okay. Then I'm gonna grab, oh, this one was also plastic wrapped. I could have put that there. These ones are unwrapped. This is one I actually used to pack orders, so put it with that. The rest of this is going to my drawer of my personal collection, I guess. Oh, here's an A grade bookmark. See, this is too much. This is like, I hate doing this little nitpicky stuff on stream. Gotta put these things away one at a time. These stickers technically need to go in my sticker book, but I'm just putting them with the washi for now. Don't want to deal with that. Okay. Oh, another bookmark. These could just be my notebooks. Although I don't know if I need both, you know? This is like my copy of the print, but I don't know where to put it. Into the drawer with the stickers. Behind your art desk, yes, the white drawers. I mean, I wouldn't be able to open them if they were behind the desk, but I have my canvas rack there. Because they would have to open towards the window, but there wouldn't be room. Maybe you could open them a few inches. I bought them specifically to go where they are, so I don't want to move them. She looks so far away, so distant, but working so hard. Hi, Inks. Will you restock the Forest Cuddles bookmark again? Yes. Got a Lego bun. Don't know why it put bun twice. Okay, I was gonna say, that's a lot of buns. That's like when I had my Kitty magazines, or like comics that I would make. Her first name was Kitty and her last name was Kitty. That's what that looks like. Bun. Kitty. Now, this can also go back in a bag. I've got a couple of the sleeves upstairs, but none down here to put the, oh wait, what's this? Nope, that's a shirt sleeve. So is there something about this one? No. I don't know why I would have put it over there if it was a B grade. It looks fine. Check the inside. Ugh. Yeah, looks good. I'll just put it in the bin of bags for now, and then I can grab a sleeve from upstairs because the B grades are still chilling upstairs. These little cards are, oh, where am I? These little cards are cute, but no sense in hanging on to them. It's just to show the washi tape stuck down onto something. And then these are ruled, they're like sticky notes, but they're big. It's like a notepad sticky note. This eraser is specifically for product photography. It's for holding up enamel pin cards. This is just little info that I like to keep. It's a list of songs I like on Step Media. And then there's like my ongoing list of sound bites to add for the streams. So that can go. So maybe put it in a drawer instead of just on the desk. Let's put it in a drawer. There we go. A copy of The Time Traveler's Wife. That was for product photography. That's got to go back upstairs. A bookmark. A ruler. Magnets. Magnets go down there. The ruler goes over here. The mini rulers over there. And this pen. This had super glue in it. They were all dried up. Okay, I need to make my enamel pin display. That can be one of my little projects. Then the flowers kind of just chill over here. This one must have popped out from there. This one, I don't know exactly where it was. Little plastic baggie. Okay, if these are mine, well, actually, no, I only want to keep one. I'm going to put one in the mystery bundle section, then this will be mine. Don't I already have one of these in use, though? Wait, maybe this is it. No. Oh, no, I'm thinking of the Halloween cats ones, I think. Okay. These little hearts I printed out for props, I might actually hang on to those. Let's put them in the photography case. Empty bin to the empty bin corner. I didn't really touch back here yet, but I don't think I'm gonna. Oh, I think this is supposed to go around the flower. These leaves. Then we have the two. Oh no, this one's not wrapped. Okay, so that one goes in my drawer. The other one can go in the order packing station to be packed. That washi's technically sold out, but I'll eventually list the spares, if any, but also some of those are for the pre-orders. The pre-order orders. Because if your order has a pre-order item, it's not shipping out till the pre-order item is ready. Okay, I think that might be it for today. At least for the stream. I might take a breather and either get back at more of this tonight or tomorrow. A bit of a shorter stream, but it's a makeup stream. I still need to like film stuff for the vlogs, so I don't want this stream to run too long, you know? but made good progress. Let's do a spin around. Okay, so over here we have the desk mats brought down. They're next to the notebooks. So they're no longer upstairs. Yay! Upstairs probably looks so much better. I haven't looked yet.
No, he owes
We
us
cleared out a lot of the
favors.
stuff over here. Back corner, we don't concern ourselves with the back corner. Collapsed the table here and put away stuff that was on the back here. All the stuff from the floor is gone too. I do need to sweep it and mop it and get some of that tape and goop off the floor. There's a little bit still here with the packing station. It's mainly the laptop and monitor which I'm using for the live stream. But everything underneath it is moved back. Art table's cleared off. I didn't get to the computer desk in terms of cleaning, but it's pretty good. Let me see if this will, it's probably not gonna reach. Oh. Okay, don't stick your fingers in the fan. They're dangerously close. Sorry, sorry. I'm trying to see if I can film down here. Okay, we see we got the Alex drawers back here instead of the shoe shelf thingies, because the shoe shelf thingies, I gotta spin you this way because of the cables, are now here. Some clear sleeves up top, mouse pads underneath. Yeah. And then this isn't quite done because I didn't find a home for the sketchbooks yet, but I do want to put some product underneath over there. The sketchbooks honestly might come over to this rack, because especially once these bundles are gone, again, pre-orders, then I can put some of the sketchbooks over here because the rest I moved down there. That's where the shopping bags were, but they're now underneath the crink bin. We've got a new, bigger crink bin here now because I was inspired by the setup. And over here we got a bunch of silly willies. Silly willies. This is so dusty from like box folding and the tape cutting. Well, what? Still not used to the new curtains. Okay, I'm putting you back up on the tripod. Oh, the cable's caught on something. Ah! Come on. Get in there, yo. It's refusing. Oh, I think I have it backwards. Not that it should matter, but here we go. Well, I hope you found that interesting. Just needed to get some cleaning done because this was a disaster. And upstairs has been a bit of a disaster. I have one more box that needs to be brought down of product. And then it's just pre-order sweatshirts, basically. My Willy on blast. So silly. We are on the move today. We on stream. Are we done? I think so. I think I'm done for now. Just a little something since I was gone yesterday. I couldn't stream yesterday. There will be a Tuesday evening game stream this week. And and there will be the Friday game stream. I wasn't sure if that had to get canceled or not. But we will be here on Friday. The crink on the floor. Yeah, I'm not done. I haven't swept yet. I gotta sweep, mop, rip up tape, goo gone, etc. I'm not done. But I'm done for the stream. Clean the crink, ma'am. Oh, I'll get there. I'll get there. We gotta finish, like, you gotta do the floors last after everything else is done. So I have to finish everything else and then do the floors. Otherwise, you just sweep more dirt, dust, crumbs, and crink onto the floor. It's the basics of cleaning. You do the floors last. Duh. Top to bottom, people. Top to bottom. Congrats on the big launch. Thanks, A. Have a good rest of your day. Thank you. Have you ever considered making embroidery patches? Mm-hmm. We don't have a marrow machine, but I don't know. Either I try to do it without that, or maybe I will get a marrow machine. I don't know. Might be worth it to just get one. Please show an after shot in the vlog. Will do. Top to bottom now I find this out. Yeah, because like why would you clean your floors and then you start dusting up high and you're knocking dust onto the floor? So, all right. It feels like a crime to edit this early. But I must at least get a vlog filmed for this week, you know? And I'm tired. I'm feeling tired, but thanks for keeping me company while I clean. And I'll see you guys tomorrow if you're coming to the evening game stream. Bye, everybody.